Hello everyone and welcome back to Astroneer. I hope you guys enjoy episode 2. Alright, so welcome back to some Astroneer. I hope you guys have been enjoying so far, but let's get into episode 2 and continue where we left off. Alright, so we got the soil centrifuge. That was the last thing we did. We have it set up and ready. We do not have any soil to actually use in this thing, but we can make any of these materials that we need to, although we probably won't be using this for quite a while. It's not really necessary, at least not at the moment. So let's look at some mission log stuff because it's probably what we're going to want to be doing next. This is a simple one, which actually this would be great to have. So we want to unlock an oxygen tank, power cells, glow sticks, and dynamite. So those should all be in here. Oxygen tank is in here, power cells, and glow sticks is right here. And the last thing I need to unlock is dynamite. There it is. Dynamite is really expensive. It's 3,750. So we're going to need a little bit more bytes than we have right about now, but that's okay. So we'll get some more on today's journey because the first thing that I think we're going to be doing today is actually going to go down to the caves. I think this is it. I think we're going to go down, go work on some elongating this thing. I think we have a few in here. Let's just take some more of this compound because this is all here. We'll probably get some glass later. It's not completely necessary at the moment, so I think we're going to go to another time. For right now, what we're looking for, if anything, other than just going down, is looking for aluminum and looking for, you know, stuff like that to mine out, because I think aluminum we need to refine for a quest, and then as well as using those items, because I think one of the things that we're going to use aluminum for is actually making trailers and the tractor, so we can start taking our little power cart across the world, so we can start powering some of our gateways. We can start traveling across the world, because that would be a good goal to have, is actually activating a lot of these gateways. Although I don't think it's necessary. I think it's just something that we usually do when we play these games, but it could be useful. So we're probably gonna do that, at least for a few gateways, especially the one that's right next to base. I think it's a really good idea to get out of the way here and try and activate and get ready and have a perfect path all the way towards it, so we can use it once we start doing interplanetary stuff. But yeah, as we get into the episode, how has your day been? What has been going on in your guys' life? My first classes started today. This is my first day of class, and actually I have a little bit of time in the room, so I'm trying to get some recording done while I'm not completely exhausted from the semester yet, because we haven't gotten any work really yet. I already have homework, actually. I have a few things to do, and I have stuff that I really want to do, like the comic and stuff like that, so that's just taking some priority and some time from everything else. So the recording is just like, okay, we need to get this done here and there, record it and edit right after each other, so we can get this out for you guys, because I do want to have some videos out so you can watch and hopefully maybe relax with classes. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time to relax with anything after doing this, because this is taking quite a bit of time. I think that's quite steep if that is landing like that. Never mind, they're just not landing properly. We might want to steepen this in a second. Maybe. Should we steepen it now? You think this is a good idea, guys? This is probably a really terrible idea. Is this too steep? No, actually, this is actually pretty good. I think we're actually reaching the point. Yes, okay, we're at the sliding point, which is fine. We just need to go, as long as we're not constantly sliding, it's okay. Good news is we're back in like a mountain area, so we have infinite dirt. But okay, but yeah, today's episode, we're probably gonna just be exploring a little bit more of the caves, getting aluminum, getting the carts ready. Hopefully we'll get the tractor done today and get it kind of cleaned up and ready so we can actually use the gateway. Maybe at the end of today's episode, we'll actually go activate one of the gateways, the one that's nearby, and maybe we'll get a little bit farther in today's mining session, because I think we gotta get to the drill mod only works for like slightly hard rock. At some point we need the second drill mod so we can start mining the inner core and things like that, so we really need a higher tier drill. So at this point it's enough, but it's not great. Also, I'm drowning, or technically drowning. I need some air. Okay, this is actually quite steep. This is a lot steeper than I thought it was gonna be. All right, good news is that we'll get to the center faster. Bad news is that we're probably gonna fall on this. If we jump at all, we're probably just gonna die, because we're gonna go all the way down to the bottom. But yeah, those are today's goals. Hopefully trying to get some of the tractor done, maybe getting to the core, or at least getting as close as we can with this drill mod that we have, and maybe going for making the new one, getting all the resources that we can, getting, you know, some of the normal stuff, but then also maybe just making some overworld progress and trying to explore a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure where we want to take today, and just want to get some stuff done, and hopefully with today's episode we can have a chill, relaxing time, because class was a lot. I definitely want to just play for like a little bit. I was debating on playing Terraria, but I have a little bit of time here, so I'm gonna actually record for you guys and get something done, because I don't want to waste too much time, especially while I have it. So we're gonna get some little things here and there finished. And I might show, I'll probably link the comic actually once it's actually complete. So that's that's in March. I don't know whenever you're watching this, but in March of 2025, our comic will hopefully have been posted to the Webtoon account, and I guess a Webtoon, app or whatever, and as the content and contest entry. Jesus Christ, these are hard words. Are we? Oh, you know what? I think we're actually reaching a point where we need to start turning, because I think we're not centered on the planet, and I think this has happened a few times in the past. But anyways, yeah, it's just I think we'll probably link it up and show you guys, because popularity is actually a part of the decision making. So if you guys could help, that would be great. But it won't be published at least till March. March is what I'm aiming for. If we can get it earlier, that would be great. Or I mean, not earlier, but like, if I can get it like done earlier, that would be great, because I'm definitely not posting it much earlier than that. But that's like my big goal, personal goal right now, because it would be a dream to do your work like that. And I love creative work, right? All this video stuff, I do it on and off all the time because I really like doing it. I was so happy to actually come back to recording just the other day, and I was like, I had so much fun doing episode 1, and I really, really, really want to do this again. And YouTube is fun. I really do enjoy it, and it's definitely a harder thing to, I think, break into. I would have to put more time into this. It's not impossible. I think I could do it. It's just that I don't have the time currently to do this and to put in time into social media and all that stuff like that, all that jazz, So yeah. But comic, I've been working on it. I've definitely been working on my art, because I would love to do art. I'm doing art as a job soon. I guess that's the plan. So I need to practice, and this comic is like a perfect thing, right? It's like in between animation. Like, animation's perfect because you get to draw a bunch of things at the same time and whatever. You get really good at drawing because you draw something frame by frame by frame, and you get really good at it. Comics are kind of the same thing, but instead of drawing frame by frame, I'm drawing panel by panel, and I'm drawing a lot of the same things over and over again. But I'm also thinking of cinematography and shot composition and things like that, which is cool as hell. I also really love film. I don't know if I'll break into film. I'm not sure if that's like a goal of mine. It would be cool, I think, but I'm not like, oh man, I would love to do this. I would love to do filming and scripting and acting or whatever. It's not what I'm really, really into. I love comics. Comics are honestly, comics are like my life, my lifeblood. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So of course, I would love to do it for a living. I know it's quite difficult and like quite harsh, especially, well, I guess comics in general are quite harsh. It's a lot of work and a lot of time, and then it's like people slip by the panels that you draw in like 2 seconds, and it's just like, oh, well, maybe I could spend a little less time on this or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's still a lot of fun, and I really love comics, and I'll go and reread a bunch of stuff, and I'll go see a bunch of stuff. I guess this episode's probably gonna just be me rambling about things I like, which is all anyways fun, hopefully interesting at least to hear about. But that means the episode's probably gonna end up not getting a lot of progress unless I do it on my own. But oops, there you go. But I recently read Berserk for the first time because my cousin had been telling me to do it for the longest time, and I really, really liked it. I read a lot of comics, and I read a lot of manga. Well, I don't read American comics. I don't personally like them as much, and it's also harder to find them. It's really difficult to like get them, because I read all my manhwa and mangas on an app or online for free. So paying for a comic in person is like, oh well, that's a lot to do. It's a commitment. Because what if I don't like the comic? And I don't have the ability to just go into a store and like go read it. But if it's a webtoon and I don't like it, I'm gonna just put it down and not read it again. But it's on a free app, there's like ads or whatever in some places, and you can support creators and whatnot when you want to. But if it's an American comic, I have to go to a store, I have to go find it, and it's easier if I can find it online. And I don't know if American comics have stuff like that. In general, like Marvel and DC, I would actually have to go to these places and go be like, hey, I want to look for this type of comic. What should you recommend me or whatever? And I still might not like them. One of the things I don't like as much about American comics is the style, actually. One of my least favorite things about them, other than like, I don't really like manga paneling or American comic style paneling. I really like webtoon phone scrolling panel stuff. You know what I mean? It's a vertical scrolling format. It's my favorite. I really, really love it. But it gives you more chance to do emotion and stuff like that. And webtoon specifically has music, so you can even incorporate that kind of stuff into the webtoon, to the webtoon and the comic in general, which is cool. It's a new medium. It's a mix of stuff, which is sick, right? I really like the idea of it. Oops, I'm a little distracted. Oh hell. But yeah, it's like, oh well, like I want to do this and that, and it gives you some options. It's like, oh, you want to do music, but you also like comics. You can combine those things, and it's like, oh, that's cool. Although I've never thought about music for any of my works. Oh god, don't jump. It's just like a cool idea, right? But it's my favorite type of format. It's just my favorite. It's also my favorite platform because I just read on it a lot, and I just I enjoy my time on that. That's copper. Copper is not bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for any ore, it's gonna be god damn it, hold on, I clicked the wrong button. it's gonna be, was I talking about the game? Laterite, maybe? I don't know. If I'm looking for, yeah, if I'm looking for any ore, I'm looking for laterite, or I think, right? Not malachite. Laterite would give me aluminum, which is what I'm looking for, actually. So that would be great. But yeah, let's keep moving down. It seems like we're still moving in like generally the right direction, it seems like. This is already harder rock, as you can see, so it's taking me a little longer to get through it. But this is, I think, the tier 2 rock. I think there's like another tier of this later. But looking at the ground again, I think we're still on quite a steep slope, so I'm gonna keep going down. So I think if I'm actually not on a steep enough slope to go down, but as you can see, I'm running up a little weird, so we're doing fine. Oh, there we go. Actually, no, there we're sliding. So that's good. We're still sliding. We're doing great. Let's keep going. At some point, we should break into the next section. But anyways, yeah, talking about interests again, because I don't talk about myself super often on this, because it's just like, I don't know if you guys want to hear about it. At the same time, I don't know if it's interesting. The only thing I know is that if I sound excited enough, it's a little more exciting, right? If I have that, like, oh my God, like I love this thing. I love talking about this thing. It's like, oh, it's great. And I have that kind of voice for it, which is great. You know, it's a little more interesting to listen to if I'm like excited and upbeat and ready. So it's hard to just keep that energy, especially after a day of class. So talking to new people, meeting new people, it's just like, oh my God. But this is my main time to record now, essentially, or on weekends. But we'll be figuring all that out as time goes on. But anyways, mangas and manhwas and stuff like that, I love reading. My favorites, I guess, is like a small list. Hardcore Leveling Warrior, one of my favorites. Aliceed, got a high school solo leveling. I'm reading Solo Leveling Ragnarok right now in scans, and I'm reading. Is there anything else I'm thinking of? I can't think of anything immediately right now. Is there anything else I'm reading currently? Oh, The Last Adventurer, the main inspiration essentially for my current comic, because I'm doing a regression story like all the rest of them. There's a bunch. Like I don't remember what it's called in Webtoon, but I think on scans it's called It Picked Up a Hammer to Save the World or something like that. It's the one with Tiny, and yeah, it's like another regression story. But yeah, there's a lot of regression stories. I love them. They're my favorites, actually. There's some of my favorite kind of stories and tropes and stuff like that. Right now they're taking manhwas by storm, right? That's the new isekai. It's regression, and it's really fun. I really do like it because I love the story idea. It's very interesting going back and fixing mistakes and messing with, you know, maybe a little bit of time and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Solo Leveling even does something like that too, which is great. But yeah, if you guys read comics, I would love to hear your guys' ideas on what you love and what you like, and if you like mangas or manhwas better, or American comics or webtoons, or I guess whatever, you know? I mean, like Webtoon has a lot of indie stuff, which is cool, right? That's probably where I'm gonna be. If I don't win the competition, I'm gonna keep uploading on my own because I really like comics, and I would love to officially have one on the platform, at least as like an actual signed creator. It's just that would be a long-term goal, especially if I don't win the competition in any shape or form, or if I don't get scouted, because I know you can still lose and probably still like get picked up, right? Well, you still not be the favorite, you might still get something like some kind of consolation, not a consolation prize, but like, oh, do you want to work for us because we liked your stuff, although it didn't win. We also kind of want you, which would be great. That would be the ideal here for me, honestly, because I don't know if I'm gonna win. I'm talking with a friend who's also submitting in the competition, and her stuff is really, really good, and I'm like, I don't think my art is up to snuff for that just yet, and her stuff looks great. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't have this skill level right now. I'm really trying, but I don't think it's at the point where I'm like, oh, I really want it to look like The Last Adventurer or Solo Leveling or whatever. I love that style though. The manhwa style is definitely my favorite. That like, I don't want to say textbook, but like that simple style that manhwas usually use is definitely one of my favorites out there right now. So my style looks somewhat similar to that, but different, right? But close enough. It's inspired by a lot of things. It's just, that's just the, oh, there we go, finally disappeared. It's just, that's the direction I feel like I'm taking it, although to other people it might look very different. But anyways, yeah, it's great. I really, really am enjoying my art. And if you want to see some of my art, but I don't post like a lot because I don't keep up with socials very often. It's definitely on Twitter if you want to look at Twitter, or you want to look at Instagram. There's some old stuff on there. I definitely need to update some stuff. It's just I don't finish a lot of pieces. I definitely do a lot of sketching and drawing because I really love fundamentals and line art and stuff like that. So coloring and finishing, quote unquote, a piece doesn't happen very often. So I don't want to post that to Instagram because I'm like, oh, well, Instagram's kind of like the place where people look at for like a portfolio, and it's just like, you want that to look really nice. You want to have finished pieces and finished works and stuff like that. And I don't have that. I don't do that often. So I need to do that, but I don't do it right now. But I will, and I will be doing a lot of stuff for class. So it's like, yeah, whatever, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is going to be a really big pain. I'm kind of want to avoid this. Can I dig you out of the wall? There we go. Okay, broke. All right. So continuing down, yeah, I would love to hear your guys' recommendations, maybe other comics that you've read or things that, yeah, like you recommend that I would love to read. I really love the adventure and fantasy and stuff like that. Those are definitely my favorites. I don't do a lot of slice of life. That's not my thing, not usually. If it's written well, it's whatever, but I really like fighting stuff. I really like action things and, you know, things like that. I like good story though. So if it's a good story and interesting, and I would love to check it out. But my main is definitely actions and fighting and things like that. Hardcore Leveling Warrior, Alice Seed, right? Those are all action manhwas and mangas. This is a little too steep, I think. I don't think this is a good idea actually. Now that I'm actually walking on it. Let's bring it up a little from where it's at. Okay, good. That's better. I can deal with that. All right, yeah, continuing down. Maybe we don't have to make it was wide enough for a car yet, but we'll definitely have to get there. Oops. Ooh, okay. All right, down. So yes, today's episode is probably also going to be kind of just a long spiel, which is fine. I like episodes like this too sometimes. Not all of them will be like this. Don't worry. If you're new here or if you're not really that interested in hearing me talk about my stuff, that's fine. You can definitely move on to another episode because there'll be more progress or move on to the next part of this video. But yeah, I really do love talking about comics, and I don't have a lot of people to talk about them with. Not people that actually like them as much as I do. So I'm really, really hoping to meet some people with this competition and be like, hey, these are other creators, these are other people that really enjoy the thing you like. So that would be great because I don't often meet people that read comics and that I would actually get along with immediately. You know, like it feels like something that should be like really, really nice to meet people with and get along with them and stuff like that. But then I'm like, oh, I'm really introverted and I don't get along with everybody. You know, I get along with people, but not like I don't have a lot of like, oh, I want to be friends with you and do everything with you for the rest of my life. I meet a lot of people and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And then I hang out with them like a few times a week, maybe because of class or lunch, and that's it. We're not doing stuff outside together, which I would like. I would like more friends to really be like that, or even online friends, but to just have my interests, like specifically interests like Hardcore Leveling Warrior and Alice Seed in The Last Adventure, because I really want to talk to people about the comics that I read. But yeah, I mean, I can talk to people about that, but I want somebody that understands, you know, and somebody that really, really reads the medium and, you know, and reads the comics, and it's like, oh my god, like this crazy, this episode had this, you know, the way people talk about like One Piece and stuff like that. I would love to have that for like webtoons and things that I read, because I want that kind of hype for these characters, and I also want somebody to talk to because I'm like, oh, I can go reread it because I needed to learn names, I need to learn this, and I want to talk to them about this. Just like, oh, I want that. I really want to talk to people about that. I have run out of tethers actually, which sucks. So what I'm gonna do at this point, since I don't have anything else to do, I'm gonna get off from here, and then we're gonna go down. I'm gonna flatten this out, and then we're gonna take this out. There we go. And then I'm gonna look around a little. Maybe grab some stuff on the way. I would like to grab a lanerite, but the chances of me getting that is really low. I don't have a lot of oxygen, so I'm not gonna go very far. But if there's anything in the immediate vicinity, I would like to grab it. But I'm thinking there's nothing. Thinking there's nothing at all. That's a plant. That's a deadly plant. Gravity is a little low here, but I think I will still die from a fall. There we go. Okay. I had managed to get lost immediately. Let's not do that again. I think the upper caves had some resources that I could grab. Actually, those are some resources I could definitely grab. I would actually like to go that way, please. I guess we'll do this from here. Damn, I hate that. I hate that skew there. Okay, there we go. This should be, if I'm not mistaken, laterite. Yes. Okay, grabbing everything we can and mining it and taking it because we need to make a lot of trailers and we need to make some tractors, which would be great. Please give me enough to do this. I have 2 more spots left in my inventory. Let's grab out a few more. I got 1 more. Let me get some oxygen because I'm running out. Okay, I have 1 more spot in my inventory. Let me grab it if I can, and then we're gonna get out of here. And we'll head back, and I'll meet you back once we get. Oh, I have 1 more. I'll meet you back once we get back to the top, and quickly we'll go start smelting it up and get at least one of the quests out of the way because this was a very rambly episode, and I don't think it's gonna be very much longer. I'm gonna actually probably go work on my comic after this. So yeah, I'll take a break probably, and then go work on the comic. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm excited to show people this because I've shown a few people and I've seen some good excitement in it, and I'm like, I really, really want to see this like public. I don't know if it's gonna be a winning one, but like I think it's worthwhile. You know what I mean? I think it's worth seeing the light of day. I think I want to show it off and be like, hey, this is something I did. My art improved a lot just doing this specifically, so I'm definitely going to work on another comic after this, if not just continuing this one. I guess depends on how the comic content contest goes, or maybe I'll get an email about this, or maybe some people will give me feedback and be like, hey, this is what you should be doing instead of this, or whatever. Or maybe it just goes like, hey, go with a different story. This isn't working. So yeah, I'm excited to go see because I would love some good criticism. I don't have a lot of people that actually ask. There are a few people that I have asked, and I'm like, great, I appreciate the things that you have given me because it's made the comic so much better and it's giving me some confidence. But you know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm really excited to continue. So it should be fun. and I'll show it off. I'll definitely link it here, and I'll make a video about it. One of the things I have been lingering on actually for quite a while is making an art channel. It's something I really want to do, and I think it'd be good for my art career because it's probably where I'm going to be working. I love YouTube, and I really do like doing this. But if I want something related to my field that I'm probably going to be working in, I probably should be making art videos actually here and there, at least to help get some word out there, I guess. You know what I mean? So it's something I should be doing. But anyways, let's get this melted up. That should give us a quest, I think. Please give us a quest and get all these done, and we can make some trailers and tractors and whatever. Okay, we got this. All right, so completed, get rid of it. Okay, that one, which one's done? Rewards. Okay, there's a section for it. There's a medium storage for this. Yes, I love medium storages. They're my favorites. I love this thing so much. Anyways, do we have space? Oh, yes, we do have space on the solar centrifuge, actually. So we're gonna put it there and then expand it. New missions. We have new stuff. Moving and hauling, print a tractor, print an auto arm, store a resource with an auto arm, unlock an exo research aid unit, whatever the hell that is. Print a small shuttle to actually go to different planets. That'd be cool to do soon. Refine tungsten from wolframite and gather lithium, and then unlock dynamite, and then activate a gateway chamber. There's a few things that we can do now. The main thing I think that we are gonna do right now is grab out these, go back to here, and then go look for our little tiny tractor. Maybe it's not unlocked. We probably don't have it unlocked because I think we have to unlock it. Where is car? Tractor is here. We need to still get trailer, but it costs a lot more bytes than we have. So we're probably going to go some cave exploring to actually get that because I think that's the easiest way to do it, unless we get enough in like these little things. But since we unlocked that, actually, we should be able to go to, is it in the little one? It might be in the little one. Yes, it is. Tractor. There we go. So okay, let's let that go. I'm going to go get these little plants here, and we're going to try and get some of this here and there because that would be nice to have. Let's go. This is not helping as much as I would like it to, but it's something. The other thing I think I'm going to do is actually go down, cave again, and then see if we can find anything useful. If we go far enough, well, actually, let me get some compound, and we'll go a little farther in the mining so we can quickly go a little farther down and get some higher tier resources. And if we go down far enough, we can get this resource that we can very easily turn into the what's it called? The thing that does the thing. You know what I mean? The thing that does the analyzing thing or whatever. That is yeah, there's a resource that goes in there. I'm like blanking really hard on this. I'm also trying not to die. I think if I hit some of these things at a certain speed, they'll just break. So let's be a little careful. But we should be okay. As long as we don't go through the floor, we should be fine. Sometimes I think if you go fast enough, you can go right through the ground. So it's not a good one. But here we go. Okay, I think we're still going down here. It's still a good slope, so we're gonna keep going, and we'll keep making our path. Down, down, down. I'll see you guys once we have a little more progress because I actually want to get something done in today's episode instead of just rambling. So I'll see you guys once we've hit a new area or something like that. All right, so we've definitely made it into a dangerous area of here. We got the hiss vines that are some of our most dangerous things to encounter, really. It's one of the most dangerous plants because this can kind of go through walls and just appear in places that you kind of don't want it to appear. I'm actually going to take these because I think I need these for something. But yeah, it's one of those things that you're kind of like, oh, I don't want to encounter this thing because it's just like, oh, well, it's not good to. But here we are, because there's research sample in here, which gives me some, which is great. Got a small squeaker horn, which is actually something I think we need. Curious item, also another thing that we're actually going to need. So I'm going to need to get rid of something in my inventory. I wish I didn't bring the extra aluminum with me, but I think we're going to leave these plants here for now then. So that's going to come with me. That's going to come with me. And I think, oh wait, actually, I want the horn. And that should be it. All right, how much research do we have? Not enough for the trailer yet. Let's get rid of that. So I think there's there's another tether line here. So I'm going to keep it. We're going to take it with us. Just kind of drop it with us. It's going to go down. This could have killed us right there. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Don't do that because that's dangerous. It could very easily kill you. But we're already in a much lower area. But I think if we look at the map, we're seeing, I think, the core on this list. As you can see, the houses are really high above us, but there's something really far below us. And I believe that's the core. I'm not really certain, though, if that's what that's showing or not. But we're definitely heading that way. We're trying to get lower and lower and lower so we can get to the core of this planet, so we can get our gateway open. I think this planet opens with quartz because this gateway in the middle doesn't open with electricity or power in any way. It opens with an ore, and I think this planet is quartz. I'm pretty sure. I really hope that's what it is, but we'll get to it later because we're definitely not doing that today. And here we are. We finally hit the harder rock that it's probably going to be a really big pain to mine through if we do it without the better drill, because look at this, how slow this is. Unless we break through something immediately, this is going to be really bad to mine through. But we definitely can try and get a little farther in here. Maybe we can just break into the next area because it should be a big space very soon. All right. I think we've actually made it to the lowest level. Yeah, there's the ore down there that we're looking for. It's right there, that glowing purple stuff. It looks kind of the same as something else, but it's different. This ore specifically, I think, is used just for research, and it'll very easily get us the highest amount of research that we're ever going to need in this game, and so we can research everything and unlock everything. That's essentially what we need to do. But the issue is that we need to keep going down to get farther down, because we actually get it, but then we also need to go farther down and hit a pillar and find one of these like big glowing purple pillars, so we can actually get into the next area, which should be somewhere below us. Although I'm definitely not going to easily find this. I know I always have issues trying to get one, but I think what we're going to do is head this way, because I don't want to mine through that rock. I'm going to go around it. We're going to go this direction, and we're going to just keep going down until we find one of those things, because that would be great. If we can find one of those purple pillars immediately, then we can immediately go to the core and we can go show it off. But we're definitely not opening it today, because I'm pretty certain I need quartz, and I haven't grabbed any. At least not yet, but we will very, very soon. But I'm definitely going to look around before we start heading a little lower. I want to see if we can find it on the surface. Okay, so we've hit the bottom. We've definitely hit the floor. So looking at the compass, we're still quite far away because there's a big drop somewhere. But what we need to find on this area is this, like, it's like the inner part of the core that sticks out. Yeah, it'll make more sense when I get there. But essentially, there's this big purple, like, pillar or pyramid that's gonna stick out and mess with gravity in the area, and that's what we're looking for, because that's the thing that'll let us walk down the actual core to actually get there without dying on impact, because you'll just die if you fall. There it is. It's over there. These cores are actually really good too, so we're gonna take some of these things off. These red ones definitely look like a high quality one, so we're gonna take it. But yeah, okay, so keeping it going, we're gonna just make a path here, open it up a little bit more, and then go over there. There's quartz there already, which might actually mean we're gonna get the core now, because that would be great. If I can get 2 bits of quartz. Oh, I thought I died. Holy shit. I thought it was over. I was so scared. Okay, there we go. Let's plug this in, because we're gonna need some more tethers. Do we have enough tethers to get down there? Oh, we can make more. There we go. So I'm gonna try and get all these plants out of the way, because that would be really bad to die on. And then, yeah, there we go. Solid pop cores out of the way. Let's grab out some quartz. That grabbed me some granite. Oh, I have 2 quartz. I'm pretty certain it's quartz, if I'm not mistaken. So let me keep going. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna immediately put this here, and then we're gonna immediately put this here. Another tether, oops, right there. And then we're gonna go down from right here. So all we're gonna do is mine directly to the center of the earth, and we're gonna just see what's down here, because there should be quite a lot actually. So there we go. Keep going. It looks like we're going up, but we're definitely not. We're going to the center, so we're technically going down. But here, I think we actually might have been going a little up, just like slightly. But here is the center of the planet. And oh my god, there goes my tether. Oh god. Okay, we definitely need to keep a line on this, because as you can see, there's a bunch of these around. There's another one over there. There's another one over there. There's more around this area. And if we lose our tether line, we're never gonna know where the exit is, where this specific exit is. You know what I mean? So we need to keep track of it. As you can see, we need to do that. And oh, actually, to open the gateway, I think we actually have to at least unlock one top side, maybe? Maybe that's what it's telling us. I don't really remember. It was something like that. We had to unlock one up there. Oh crap, we only had enough for that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that'll at least mark it. But once we're done, and once we get back here, which I'm gonna just leave the quartz here, we're gonna come back, put the quartz in, and then get these things out of this thing. You know what I mean? The thing. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna come back at some point and get the things that we need to continue on with the game. There we go. On to the next area. So now I can go back. Let me get back onto this thing, because I don't want to lose my spot. And there's the set line. Great. Let's head back upstairs and actually probably end up the episode soon, because I've been rambling for quite a long time. But this is the center of the planet. It looks so cool. I actually really love this. We're gonna take that screenshot. Do we have what's the screenshot button on Steam? I thought it was F2. No idea. I actually have no idea what the screenshot button is. But anyways, we're gonna keep going. All right, so back to the surface. We just need to get out here and have enough of a ramp to get off of the gravity from there, which is definitely not that bad. But from there, let's get out of here. Let's go grab some of that ore that we need. The hell is happening over there? Anyways, there's some ore down here for the resources, for the oh my god, I keep forgetting the word, for the research. There you go. For the research, there's a specific ore that we're looking for that we saw earlier, and we just gotta find a little bit of it in a good mining area close by. I definitely can't go that far, so I'll take you back to the front, and we're gonna go look for some of that ore. Also, for more research, this 62 should be quite a lot. It's not an amazing amount, but it's a good enough amount that's better than anything else I can find really anywhere else. So, or at least for this kind of quick thing. So 76, not bad. Yeah, as you can see, this is nothing around. There's our path right there. I think we could see some on the actual pathway, so we might go do it there. Might branch off like we did before. So, oh, there's some above actually. There's some in the ceiling, which is quite annoying because getting from the ceiling is really not fun. Where is it? Oh, I think I lost it. Yeah, I think it was in that ceiling back there, so. This is, whoops, it's fine. Let's look around here. Is there some around here? There was some on the floor here, right? Yeah, there is some on the floor here. So the only way I would like to get that is probably to mine down around here. But there's a lot down there. And I don't really want to mine down here. So I'm probably going to just have to make another path from here, which that is incredibly steep. That is not traversable in the slightest. Let's go down. Okay, there we go. This path should work. Okay, good enough. All right, so as long as we're close enough, we can get the, see our inventory, grab everything, because this is going to give us quite a lot. So there we go. That's a good enough amount. I'm going to leave this here. Hopefully it stays. Yes. So we got a few. Right, we're going to take this with us so we can easily get enough back so we can get some more research and leave that going while we have the time. So we still don't have enough for a trailer yet, but when we go back, hopefully with researching some of these items, it will be quickly done. But I think that's going to be the last thing we're going to do is very quickly get that trailer researched. And yeah, I think it's in the progress for today. We've gotten some progress. It's a small, short episode where we just kind of rambled, so we didn't make a lot of overtime progress, but I think we got some good stuff done. It's been about an hour still, I think. So, you know. But yeah, I'll see you guys once we get back up to the top because this is going to take quite a while. All right, so now that we are back, we can leave these things and see how much actually they give us. This is giving us about 500. Astronium is not a lot. It's a pretty good amount though, since it's so small that we can carry them very easily in our backpack. But it's great because we can carry carts and carts full of this stuff. But as soon as this hits 1,500, you can immediately unlock the trailer and make one. Because I think we have enough to do this. I don't actually know if we have compound. Yes, we do have a few, actually. There we go. There's our trailer, and we can immediately go and take out the tractor, and then take it out over here, pick it up. Oh, I can't pick it up. And take this, and then take aluminum, and then right on top of it, make a trailer. At least a singular trailer. Now, the other thing we need to do is, oh my god, actually put some batteries on this thing, because this requires power to work. So this comes in handy with something like this. Where is it? Do we have an extra? We should have an extra. I think we put it over here. Yes, we did. So this is perfect for something like this because then we can put something like this on it and power it. Although it's not doing anything right now because there's no power, but that's something we could do. But as soon as this is done, we can work on that. But this will go, actually, this can go on there. We can power the system. And okay, there's our first trailer, which means that all we gotta do is take it out, plug it in, and with a little bit of power, we can move this thing along. I'm gonna park it there. We're gonna leave it there for now because all we gotta do to actually finish off this little system here is go make another medium storage and put it on the back of that thing because that'll make it is way more useful than it is already. All right, and with our medium storage on it, this has 8 slots on the back trailer, 8 on the front, which some of it will be filled with power, and it's a good start, I think, for this thing. I'm excited to actually work with it and use it, but this is going well. Now this thing will have to be used. Actually, I don't remember exactly how this works, but I think it summons in the area. So we're going to put it over there. Oh, actually, I think this changes the sky. This isn't the thing I thought it was. It just changes the look of the sky, which I liked the look of the sky before, so I'm not super pressed on to change it. I didn't like the fractals as much as they were. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. It's a little broken. Global stability, 70%. It was at 100 before, right? I think we've used it enough, it'll go back to 100. But looking at the options, I think it's just going to break some stuff. Global stability at 5. I think we're gonna leave it there because that looks nice. I think that might have been what it was at before, but that's okay. I don't honestly remember. I thought this was something else, but never mind. Okay, so starting that as well, let's go look at the rewards because I think we have one. Yes, moving and hauling, we actually get a trailer for that. So another trailer to put another one of these things on it, which is great. So all we gotta do is take out through these, take out this, medium storage, and there we are. All right, so a working cart system that's actually quite useful here is this setup. This is probably the best thing we can do for now. Until we get some bigger cars and some bigger machines, this is a good idea. It's great. It works pretty well. And now I think this usually is what we do, maybe. I think this is cleaner, but I think if you keep it up, this is nicer. But anyways, we don't do that, so we're gonna just take it down. So perfect. We have a lot of resources to use, and we're gonna fill it up with batteries and generators and things like that to use for later, because that's where we're gonna have to take it for to actually use it in the gateway. Although we didn't do that today, we're definitely gonna do it in the next one, because I think that's where we're gonna really be heading in the next episode. episode. That's all we have left, really. Other than, you know, going on an actual space trip. And I think we should have our gateways open for that first. So we'll worry about that later. What's the last thing we need? We need dynamite, right? So that's down here somewhere. Yeah, 3,750. We'll get to it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2. It was a lot of fun. We made a lot of progress. And yeah, hope you have a great day. I would love to hear comic recommendations in the comments below, or just if you've read any, or if what's your favorite mangas, manhwas, American comics, webtoons, webcomics, I guess. Any of the above or whatever you think of. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Hopefully it was a fun, chill thing to just listen to. And I will see you all in the next one. I guess I'll see you guys then. Bye. There we go. This path should work.